Hello, boys and girls. I am Miss Becky. Each week, I'll be here to share encouraging and uplifting stories with you, just the way Miss Kathy would have wanted us to. David's best friend. Now that Goliath was dead and the Philistine army had run away, everyone was very happy with David. They had a big parade through town for all of the soldiers, but they sang the loudest for David. They sang louder and said better things about David than they did about the king. That made King Saul jealous. He had already let David marry his daughter Michal. He didn't want the people to like David better than they liked him. He thought David was secretly trying to take over the kingdom. Now, even when David played his harp, Saul hated David. 2 times Saul threw a spear at David and tried to kill him while he was playing. In the days before Goliath, when David stayed in the palace to sing and play the harp for the king, he met the king's son, Jonathan. The 2 boys became good friends. Now Jonathan helped protect David from the king. He talked to his father. "Why are you so angry with David? He fought Goliath for you. Don't try to kill him." Saul listened to Jonathan, and for a while he treated David well. But David could tell that Saul was still angry. Finally, he left the palace. "I don't think I'm safe anymore from your father," he told Jonathan. "You hide and I'll find out," Jonathan said. "In 3 days, go to that field where you hid before. Hide behind the rock, and I'll come there to practice with my bow. If I tell the boy who picks up my arrows, 'Come closer to me to find the arrows,' you'll know that it's safe to come back to the palace. If I say, 'Go on, the arrow is past you,' you'll know that you should stay away and keep hiding." The next day was the beginning of a festival. When David didn't show up to eat by the second day, Saul got mad. "Where's David?" he demanded. Jonathan said, "I told him to go home and eat with his family." Saul got so mad that he threw his spear at his own son. Now Jonathan knew that his father wanted to kill David. The next day, he shot his arrows in the field where David was hiding by the big rock. "Go on, the arrow is past you," he shouted to the boy who was picking them up. "Hurry, go fast." So David knew that the king really wanted to kill him. Before he left to hide in the hills, he said goodbye to his friend. They cried together and promised to always be friends. "I will always take care of your family," David promised Jonathan. Then David began hiding in a cave in the hills. Saul was so mad at him that David's family and friends had to come and hide with him to escape the king. About 600 men were in hiding with David. Once the king almost caught them, but David moved everyone to a new cave just in time. Another time, Saul and his army were searching for David in the hills. The king went into a cave all by himself. It was the same cave that David was hiding in. David sneaked up so close that he cut a piece of cloth from the king's robe, but he wouldn't let any of his men hurt the king or kill him. After Saul left, David came out of the cave and shouted, "My king, why do you hate me? See this cloth from your robe? I could have killed you in the cave, but I didn't." Saul could see that David had saved his life, and he was sorry for trying to kill him. "You are a better person than I am, David," he said. "I know you will be king someday. Please be kind to my family." David promised that he would. The story you have heard today is from the Shoebox Kids Bible Stories, written by Jerry D. Thomas and used with permission from the Pacific Press Publishing Association. If you're interested in any other books published by the Seventh-day Adventist Church, please visit AdventistBookCenter.com or call 1-800-765-6955.
This podcast is a production of the Carolina Conference of the Seventh-day Adventist Church.